One sun, one world, one grid. What are the potential and benefits of one sun and one world, one grid initiative? Well, India would generate 40% of power from non-fossil fuels by 2030 and has called for connecting solar energy supply across borders, giving the mantra of one world, one sun, one grid. The proposed integration would lead to reduced project cost, higher efficiencies, and increase asset utilization for all the participating entities. It will help all the participating entities in attracting investment in renewable energy as well as utilizing skills, technology, and finances. This will result in economic benefits which will positively impact poverty alleviation and support mitigating water, sanitation, food, and other socio-economic challenges. It will allow national renewable energy management centers in India to grow as regional and global management centers. At a global level, almost 2600 gigawatt of interconnected capacity may be possible by 2050, delivering estimated power supply of 226 billion euros per year. So, what is the initiative? Well, the initiative brings together the International Solar Alliance and UK's Green Grid initiative and complements India's focus on harnessing the sun's energy. Well, the grid will be set up over next few years by International Solar Alliance, another initiative authored by India initially to transport solar power to different countries. The vision behind the OSWOG is the sun never sets and is a constant at some geographical locations globally at any given point of time. Now, what is the importance and need for one sun, one world, one globe plan for the globe? Well, the challenges of global warming and climate change is becoming serious and efforts need to be done by moving more towards cleaner fuels to resolve it, limiting the rise in global average temperature by 20 degrees Celsius as per the Paris Agreement and even further to 1.5 degrees Celsius require that the world should move towards fossil fuel free economy. India, Europe, United States are more or less covered with integrated grid of power supply. Integration of nations over the world with a common grid can be very helpful. It can help in generating solar energy in regions where it is largely available. Government of India has worked on programs like increasing use of LED bulbs in rural and urban areas. Such initiatives need to be taken further to save both energy and climate. A major challenge towards achieving solar energy all over India is storage technology, that is the batteries. This will help in getting solar power in different areas and non-peak times of solar energy. So what is the plan and how South Asia is going to play an important role? Well, India is already planning to connect more neighboring countries through regional power grid and can be used to supply electricity to surrounding nations without adequate number of power plants. Apart from Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar and Bangladesh, which already have taken power from India, there are plans to connect Sri Lanka with power transmission lines as well. Well, draft procedural guidelines have been framed for firms to participate in cross-border electricity trade. So how is world going to contribute towards this initiative? Now, this aims to compete with other newly created funding institutions like Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and New Development Bank. OSOWOG will help to mitigate ill effects on climate by providing clean and renewable energy sources, enabling member countries to fulfill their nationally determined contribution goals towards reducing global warming. OSOWOG will provide a strategic rebalance in favor of India and will control the increasing Chinese dominance in Asian subcontinent, providing a better alternative to developing countries. So what is the way forward? Well, the first and foremost action would be to develop storage technology. In this regard, both government and private sector need to make substantial investment. Continents like Africa can be explored for ensuring the constant supply of rare earth minerals. An alternative to storage like solar thermal can be explored. The move is the key to future renewable-based energy system globally because regional and international interconnected green grids can enable sharing and balancing of renewable energy across international borders. So this is going to have a good impact.